Hello, it's me, sexy man Daniel Houston, here to tell you that the podcast that you're about to listen to is now on iTunes. So leave a 5-star review and a comment, and we'll read it out. But on with the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dolecast. This is episode 3.
Okay.
I'm your co-host Aaron, joined by my co-host Daniel.
Hi.
This is like the third time we've had to redo this one because Daniel said gay at the start, and then the second time we changed location. It's still probably going to sound echoey, so sorry about the echo.
You know what? If you don't like the echo, go watch the David Dobrik podcast.
No.
Don't do that.
Watch this one. This one. Okay, so before this podcast started, Daniel ran up to the TV and he said, "Oh, hold on, don't look." And for about 10 minutes, he tried to get this video on. I go, "What are you doing?" And I look up and he's playing the first Dolecast, but turned down the volume of the TV. So the TV essentially is just the background that just says the Dolecast. And I said to him, "You know we're not recording this," and he goes, "Yeah, I know." So we're just now sitting looking at this TV that says the Dolecast on it. Last time we were joined by Jammy James Gaming.
What a unit. That man
Good.
could go on a tired German army and he'd win.
Alright. I talked about this in the last recording, but I feel like you should do it. So, about what we saw.
We discussed briefly for a hot minute about John Wick on the last podcast, and we mentioned that we were going to see John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum after the podcast, and we did. I sat and I was ordering my food. I was ordering popcorn and a large Coke, and I hear "Can you get the door?" from that. I was turning around and I sort of stood stood still. I turned around and it was Jammy James Gaming. He's followed us there. He's hacked our phones, watchdog style, and he's followed us to the cinema.
Yep.
I sort of tapped down in disbelief because we just pure slag this man on our podcast and
not really,
and got his literal mortal enemy onto the podcast.
And then the diss track dropped.
And then
the day after.
The diss track did drop.
I think it was the day
Holy
after.
flipping moly. That was incredible. It was honestly one of the best things ever. Glad I wasn't in it.
You were offered to be in it, weren't you?
But he still liked my channel at the end. Hashtag subs for free.
Okay. You gained quite a few subs from that, didn't you?
Like 4.
Oh yeah, guys.
Like $1 million to me.
Alright, so we got pretty much only 3 topics? Or 2 topics.
Hashtag get the Dolecast on Spotify.
2 topics for this podcast. Daniel was away camping for like 7 days.
Okay, so I went to camp.
No, I was going to tell what the topics are, and then we're going to...
Okay, 6 days.
Daniel was away camping for 6 days.
No, I wasn't camping in a tent, I was in a room.
Daniel was camping in a room for 6 days
boys.
with 13 other boys in the one bed, and he's
No,
just
we didn't.
back.
There wasn't.
No.
That's a joke, alright?
You Snapchat me from the one bed.
It's a joke.
No.
Anyway.
And he's been away, he's got a few stories.
I've got quite a few stories.
And then Far From Home.
Yeah,
we just saw Far From Home, Spider-Man.
I was really tearing up in the cinema.
Oh, and then we answered some questions at the end. So.
Our famous question segment.
Yeah, it's never been done before. No, 2 guys haven't sat around and looked at a phone and answered questions before. No one's ever done it.
Right.
Camping.
First topic. So I was away camping with a good friend of mine called Michael Harvey and James Watson and James Watt, and we went to the...
Wait, is there a James Watson and a James Watt?
Oh, yeah.
Is that not confusing?
Oh, big time. And
because you could both just call them James Watt.
You say James... Yeah, I call him Watson.
You're a funny guy, to be fair.
Yeah, I know. I'm hilarious. And the thing is, so we went on the Sunday and we arrived back on the Saturday, just today. Actually, we arrived back today at about, I don't know, 1ish, maybe 2, quarter past 2. And then what happened next will truly shock you. Link in the bio for more. And what I did, so the first day we got there, we got on the bus, we got to the place we were staying. In a
Where
place,
were you staying?
in a place called Dunluce. It was a guide house. Girls usually sleep there, not this week. And
Yeah, I just went to, just for context, this is why we need to have a video podcast. 5 episodes and we'll do a video podcast. Not even 5
I'm gonna
likes.
get a
5
custom
Dolecast mug.
Dolecast hoodie.
Oh, no, get a Dolecast mug too. Get 2 Dolecast mugs.
I ended up breaking it the first time we tried to go. And then
now to the famous question and answer section.
I'd love to break plates on the.
There's places you can go to just break plates.
I might buy my own plates and just on the ground.
No, have you there's places they're supposed to like take your stress out apparently, but it does the complete opposite where you can just go and break glass.
That'd be the coolest thing ever.
You just pay and they give you this box and you just go and
video ideas.
You get your sledgehammers and you know.
Yeah, so we got there. We got to the rooms.
I don't know how we got onto that, but
we got there. We got to the rooms. We talked with the leaders and all this, and then nothing really happened on the Sunday. The Monday, the next day, we went to the Edge, the water place park thing. Very good, very intense. Did banana boating. I thought I was going to drown. It was all good. It was very, very good. And
I think I might. Is it in a lake?
It was the same place we went with.
Oh yeah, I know where it is. Yeah, I know where it is.
That's good. It was getting the big thing in the middle. Everyone was jumping onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Pushed people off like Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest edition, and that's not actually Pirates of the Caribbean to me. And that was really it for the Monday. On the Monday night, I went to the Chippy, and I got a garlic mayo chip. I've never felt happier, boys. I also went to the Spar.
Does that have any relevance at all?
I also went to the Spar and bought what I thought were hard grapes.
Grapes?
Grapes.
Why would you want hard grapes?
Because I don't like soft ones for like a...
Yeah, but
can
we not get some medium grapes? Or they're like... Soft is too... Like, I like my grapes medium. We really need a video podcast. Because Down is just Down is some weird stuff off this camera, and it's probably bad that this is an audio form. Considering some of the stuff he does, so.
And then I bought grapes and a drink. It wasn't really worth the price, was it? No. And then the next day, odds were introduced into the mix. So this was a Tuesday. On the Tuesday, we went to a place called Carabina in a place.
Do you explain what odds on is?
So the odds on is you say a number between 150, 110, 105, or as we like to do it, 1 to 3. If you say
really
2, you say 2 and the other person says 1, it adds up to 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, so you have to do it. That's the rules. That's the rules you play. So basically, if you say 1 and I say 3, it's all good. So for example, on odds I had to do on yesterday, Friday there,
I really think you explained it.
I was in McDonald's with the boys before going to see Far From Home, and Michael said odds on, and I was talking about the film, and I was talking about how sad I was, and Michael said odds on 1 to 3, you don't speak till you get to the cinema. Our meals haven't even arrived yet. I said 1, 2, 3, and we both said 2. I had to communicate via my phone.
Oh.
And then Michael said, right, okay, I'll take it away. If odds on 1 to 3, that you get up, trip and fall, right, in McDonald's and scream, I've McFallen at the top of your lungs. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was like, no. And he was like, and then I thought, you know what, better crack, I probably won't get it anyway. We both said, I said 1, he said 2. And guess what, I'm now McFallen in McDonald's. So I was like, I'm not doing it. And then Stephen Beck, an acquaintance of mine, said, hey, if you don't do it, before you go into the cinema, you have to buy a small popcorn and trip and fall and throw the popcorn up in the air.
Oh.
Now, I thought, I'm not doing either, I just won't do it. And then they said, we'll beat you tonight if you don't do it. So I said, guess what, the boys, I'm McFallen. So, they left, they stood outside and waited, and I got up, this is why we need a video podcast, and I went like this, stuck one foot in front of the other, and went like that, and just swan dived straight into the ground in front of one of the most packed McDonald's ever, hit the deck, screamed at the top of my lungs, oh no, I've McFallen, I can't get up. And everybody just looked around as if who the flip is this weirdo who's fallen?
Did someone record it?
Nope, I just got, yeah, I'm so raging, and I just got straight back up, like they went, it's alright, I just walked straight out, and then Stephen got on unfortunate odds. We were in Spider-Man, we were just taking our seats. Stephen was a couple of rows behind me, and James Watson showed me his phone, and it was a text from James Watt, who said, Steve has gotten odds that as Spider-Man comes up on the screen, he has to pretend he's in the wrong screen and shout, oh crap, and leave. So
that makes him sound like he needs to go to the toilet.
No, as in like, oh crap, and so when it comes up, Spider-Man's been rated this.
Oh crap!
So I was like, and now I was like, oh, it's so funny. But I didn't expect to do it. So then the trailers played and all this. Steve sitting watching the popcorn, and then it comes up this following film, Spider-Man has been registered, and all the lights are out. Steve stands up and goes, oh, for flip's sake, and just walks straight out of the inside and just walks straight out of the cinema, out of the screen, and then
did he watch?
Didn't come back.
Didn't come back.
You know, to be fair, he left for New York this morning, so he planned to leave anyway after the film. But I don't know how much he saw the film when they came back in, because
where'd he go?
After the film's over, he was gone.
Where'd he go?
The rest of the time.
He's go home.
I think he planned to go home after it.
Oh my days. You've done that once every single podcast, and that's been the nastiest one.
I'm not lying, my dad, my poo's having me good recently. I've got no shame. I don't really care.
Yeah, you do YouTube, you've got no shame.
I really don't. I just did possibly one of the funniest videos ever.
It'll probably
be out. Yeah, it'll be out before this. And yeah, so odds was very funny. And this Steve got, I've already told Aaron this, Steve got tasked with taking someone's ball and drop kicking it in the main street.
Someone he didn't
away.
know.
Someone he didn't know, and Steve was going to do it. Steve dropped his ice cream, and Steve then got an ice cream and dropped it, and which we switched the odds.
Steve dropped his ice cream, sort of introduced the ice cream to the story without any context.
Steve dropped his ice cream, and then we said, right, odds on, we'll switch it. You eat your ice cream off the floor, and we'll just let it be. You don't have to kick the ball. So he had his ice cream off the floor. Then they said, odds on, Daniel, you go in the Morelli's, take a sample of any ice cream, look right in their face and say, this is disgusting, and walk straight back out. So I was like, right, let's go, boys.
Oh,
on to
no.
3, and then both said 3, and I was like, oh, for a flip. Straight. And I stinking, man, I'll not lie to you.
I got blocked up nose, I think I'm alright for that. It's probably going to unblock it me for.
The fart pulls back out.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And I've done that on FaceTime with girls. I just put the mic down. Yeah, so I walked in. And I didn't even expect them to give me a sample. I said, can I have a sample of the Mr. Morelli, please? And they said, yeah. And they took a wee spoon. And I had it. And I looked at them and went, I went, this is disgusting. Like, right in their face. I said, that is the worst thing I've ever tasted. I just did a 180 and got myself out of there as quickly as possible. But on the Tuesday, we were at the Carmina.
What they do?
What?
What they do?
I don't know. Didn't look back. But
you just go, and I did that on the Tuesday, and then
on the Tuesday we were at a place called Carmine Activity. Had we did laser tag, we did climbing wall, we did zip line, we did archery.
I think you told me about laser tag before. It was pretty.
Yeah, laser tag was class. Like, it was very good. Archery was so funny. Like, people would step up to do it, and you'd shout, do it for your girl, and then like they'd shout, Jessica, or whatever it was. And then there's one point I started shouting. Somebody got up and said, do it for Jessica, and then I went, she's a boy, she's a boy, she's a boy. And the entirety of everybody in the archery just started chanting, she's a boy. Didn't help the instructors, who just thought we were some strange group that had come in and started chanting, she's a boy. So, then James got there that when he came down the zip line,
Watson or Watts?
Watson would come down.
So confused.
He had to come down the zip line, and a woman would help you down, like a young girl.
Oh no!
Would help you down from the zip line, and he had odds to while she was doing that, just put his arm around her, and he did it. Fair enough. And then Phil got.
What did she say?
Nothing. She added him on Snapchat and Instagram. Like, now he's speaking to her, sending messages. Anyway, yeah, odds makes relationships, people. You best believe the next video I do is going to be all about odds.
I got married through odds.
Odds on you walk up to her and propose. I do that, like, you know I would.
I've done it before.
Propose?
No, for the we did it as a group once, and we had tasks to do.
Yeah.
And one of them was just go up to a random stranger and like ask them if they're out in the video and then propose to them. So we've done it before. It's been pretty good.
Yeah. And Phil's odds was he went to shake the girl's hand at the end, and I shake my hand. As he shook my hand, he had to go.
So he's just
a 16-year-old girl. He's about 25. And he's
so what he's done is they've shaken hands, but then on his other hand is grabbed it, so her hand is sandwiched in between his two hands.
And it was very funny. And there was a guy called Johnny had to wear slippers to the cinema.
Mm-hmm. I do that. It's cozy.
I had to. There's nothing I had to do.
I think I actually, looking back at that, I remember seeing someone's story of you in McDonald's just not speaking, and I thought you were just halfway.
Yeah, probably is. Yeah.
I thought Daniel would had just been completely insulted and just started not speaking to anyone.
Yeah, and
like when we were younger, and you would
let's see.
I'd say so.
We've got
loads of questions, or so. Well, we're not even on with the questions yet.
I got my good questions.
All right, well, just don't read them now. It's spoiling it. No, what are you? His face just dropped at once, but right. No, we'll keep on. No, keep on going.
Okay. One was, do you like men? So.
I thought you were gonna. Yes. So let's keep on.
And then on the Wednesday, we just sort of hung around the campsite. Thursday, it was just sort of.
Wednesday sounds like a banger.
Oh.
Wednesday.
Thursday night we did the escape rooms. I had to kill someone.
Was it an actual escape room,
or did people come to you? Where people give you a folder and said, "Figure this out." And you're like, what? Sorry, what? It's like a bit of camouflage thing up on the wall to the escape room.
Thing is, only one other person gets this. Everybody's listening. Love you, Bill. Alright.
I forgot Ryan was doing that. And then
love you too. Right.
So we went. Oh yeah, so we went to Morelli's again. Same place where I.
Oh, what if it was the same worker?
Yeah, it probably was. And there's a boy called Bradley that goes to this camp, and he went to the toilet at Morelli's. We walked off. The entire group just forgot he was in the toilet. So we went back down, past Port Stewart, and later got a camera out and said, "Hey, everybody get a picture or anything." Everybody got a picture. No one realised he was gone.
Did you take the picture?
Not even his best friend took the picture. He wasn't in the picture or anything. And then we got back to the bus, and there was a spare seat. The person that was sitting beside him on the way there said, "Where's Bradley?" And then they're like, the later
they checked the photo again.
I said, "Check the photo," and he just the later takes his mind and goes, "He's not the photo." and the look on the leader, and I said, "Is he in the photo?" And he just goes. So then the leader just went, "You go that way, you go that way, and you go that way," and people, all the others just took off, and perimeter Port Stewart shut it down, looking for him. He's in the toilet, and he just sat outside Port Stewart, and for a minute, his phone was dead. It was like something out of a movie. Oh. His phone was dead. His mate's phone was dead. Oh. I think I would have pooed myself while I was going to sit there. It was very funny. It was very, very funny. This boy, one boy, this is a gay story. This one boy kept coming up to me and called me attractive. Saying,
"Go on, Daniel."
Yeah, you're quite attractive, Daniel. Can I sit beside you in the cinema, Daniel? You're quite attractive. And then he said to someone else, "I don't know how, but Dan's pretty attractive." I don't like it. Put that on.
Daniel's like the most straight man there is.
I want to blow an arm. Like, really badly.
Did anything else happen to that story there?
He just kept touching me. He'd go, "Right, Dan." And
you didn't have to
reenact
it with me, though.
Dan, can I have a hug? And he would sort of hug me. I'd be like, "You don't need to touch me."
What, the hover hug?
You really don't need to touch me. Alright. So the last night, there's this boy called Kane. He's quite a short temper, and he will lose it. If something happened, he will literally lose it. So the boy that we left Morales had lipstick with him. So he yanked Kane's covers off his bed when he was eating pranks and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he just drew a big lipstick line down Kane's back. and Kane woke up and Kane rolled over in his sleep and everything.
Oh no! So it's spread.
And then he woke up in the morning and he put his tissue on over the lipstick and he completely forgot it was there. And then he came back into his bed and he goes, "Why is there pink all over my sheets?" He was rolling about. And then another prank. This boy was sleeping and he was sleeping like this and we just put toothpaste all the way up his arm and on his face. And then he got up, or on his hand and on his face. Then he got to rub his face and he just rubbed it in. And then he just goes, "Guys, my face is on fire," but he's half asleep. So he thought he was burning. Yeah, he thought he was burning. He's like, "Guys, my face is on fire. Help." And then he woke up and he was half asleep, so he doesn't know where he was.
Yeah.
So he was like feeling the toothpaste. He's like, he's falling right back to sleep. It was so funny. I loved it.
Anything else? Daniel thinking, be like, "Guys, let me."
We went to see Tuesday. Went go-karting. My car broke down. It was like Mario Kart. It was like I hit a shell. And I was driving as fast as I can and I just stopped. And I saw these people go past me and I was like, a flip shake, and then some boy just goes into the back of me. I was stopped. And I felt really bad. This boy, right? He's not gay.
Right.
But the entire day camp, people were like, "You like boys, you like men," and I felt bad for it. It was his first camp, and people genuinely thought he was gay. They're like, "Yeah," and then he'd say anything, they'd be like, "Ah, shut up, you like gays, you like men."
Jeez.
And I was like, "Yo, lads, enough's enough." Alright.
Anything else happened?
Not really. There was lots of mini little laughs, but there wasn't anything really noteworthy. I'd love to make a video out of the odds. It was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
You should. I'm not saying you turn into a vlogging channel, but you probably should have done a vlog for that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spain
vlog too.
I reckon.
Here.
I gotta do some crazy stuff in Spain.
Are you?
I think I'm just gonna jump off a bridge or something with a single rope touch. See what happens.
Bit of tape. Bit of duct tape.
There's so many people I threatened to stab. But they would touch me and go, "I'll stab you tonight." I literally, they would be like, Dan, you're gay. I turn around, "I'm just gonna stab you tonight." I'm like, "I'll kill your whole family."
I genuinely be worried.
Oh yeah, that happened. So this boy, the boy we left Morales.
What?
So there's this boy called, I'll call him David. Just so he doesn't get embarrassed.
His name isn't David.
His name isn't David. And he has some issues, right? And he was
mental issues, not like issues and just like it's nothing he can control.
Yeah, it's nothing he can control. And he was at camp, and there's this comedic duo. We'll call them Bill and Ted.
Did they have a couple of excellent adventures?
I do. Oh, I feel like a dying bird. Oh, there's this. Oh yeah. No, we're gonna keep going for the story first. So then David. So this comedic duo, Bill and Ted, decided they would take David's shoes, dip them in toilet water, and slap David across the face.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
With the shoe.
That's not a good idea.
Oh no, sorry, that's a complete lie.
Okay, well.
David decided to take Bill's shoe and hit him across the face with the shoe.
I don't know how you
while
got that
toilet
confused.
water's in it. And then Bill and Ted were like not having it and pushed him. And he was not happy.
Before I'd be raging.
Then David went to the leader and was like, "I'm gonna die tonight." And he was like, "What?" He's like, "Bill threatened to stab me, and he has a knife in his suitcase."
Actually,
I heard this in the background. I was like, "What?" I turned around.
Does he actually have a knife on him?
No, not at all. And he was like, and he goes to our school, and he was like, "Yeah, he's got a knife on him. He's gonna stab me tonight." And because he's got mental issue, he got himself in a state. Right. As far as he was concerned, he was gonna die tonight. As far as he was concerned, he was gonna get stabbed. So he was not happy. He was like, I'm gonna die and all that stuff. And he's like, "I'm leaving. I want to leave. And all that stuff." And then Bill was just like, these
accusations. What's the knife, Bill?
These accusations came to him.
Anything you can't say outside for you.
They're like, "Where's the knife?" They're like, "Where's the knife?"
"Where's the knife, Bill?"
"Are you gonna kill him?" He's like, "What the flip are you talking about?" He's like, "I don't have a knife." And then at that exact moment, the guy I saw earlier put lipstick on, just whips out a knife.
Oh.
But he's a mechanic,
Right.
so he used it. But he just had it in the bag, and as he said it, he's playing with it. And he just looks at it.
Was it on purpose?
He didn't make it. He was just fiddling with it, and it was like, oh, better put that away.
That's 100% like a TV show.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like, I have no idea what we're talking about. And then the lady was like, I'm not lying, he's terrified of you, and that's not a good way to be. And then he didn't leave. And yeah, but then there's this boy. He's very protective. He spoiled Far From Home for me. He's like, by the way, spoilers for Spider-Man.
No. We'll do that. We'll do a non-spoilers part and then a spoilers part.
He spoiled the post-credit scene.
Oh.
Because he told me that in the way in Endgame re-release there was going to be some a sneak peek of some Far From Home footage.
It's 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's that first 2 minutes.
Exactly.
It's not even anything.
Exactly. He showed me the post-credit scene for Spider-Man and was like, the first one. And he was like, this is the sneak peek in Endgame. And it reveals a lot. And I was like, oh, right, okay. And he was like, yeah, it was randomised. Some people got the Hulk-related scene. Some people got the Mysterio one, and some people got the Spider-Man, the one I showed you. And I was like, so what one did you get? And I was like, he's like, Hulk. And I was like, a lot of people seem to get Hulk. And as soon as I walked off, I was like, that's in the movie. I was like, that's so annoying. It's a big part. That's a big thing.
Is there anything else on the camp? Or
so then this boy.
We jump to Spider-Man after them?
Yeah, so this boy, we'll call him Jacob, and he loves animals to pieces.
Peter.
And like we'd walk up to him and just be like, "Yo, I killed a cat today." Just straight off.
Is he literally Peter?
And
just is.
What? Who's Peter?
Peter. The animal protection company that basically
right.
the really bad one, the one that said on Steve Irwin.
Oh yes,
on Steve Irwin's birthday, they were like Steve Irwin harassed animals and stuff, and then they kill dogs and burn them, and then they say you eat pigs but you wouldn't kill a dog and stuff. That's like, and they're like they go against everything they say basically.
But like for example, there's a guy today driving us home from the camp, and there's a chihuahua on the other car. He's driving like look at that rat in the front seat. And then the boy, the guy just afterwards like, that's not funny. It's a chihuahua, right? It's not funny. I just thought, what is that? Like seriously.
So he kicked him out of the car and left him.
So like I would like and then everybody was sleeping, everything was silence. And then I just sat for and goes, yo Jacob, I go, the bird flew in here and I ripped its wings off, and then James Watson just goes, yeah, I grabbed it, took a hammer and snapped it and smacked it till eyes popped out. And he was like, guys, the guy
starts crying.
And then we went crab fishing, right? And
he 3 crabs.
He caught one crab and just put it straight back in the water instead of putting it in the bucket and then waiting to pour them all out in the end.
They can live on land, like
yeah.
It's not
And then I said, yo Jacob, watch this. And I took a rock and I just kicked the rock into the water. I think that was a crab.
Oh.
And he was like,
I think he kicked the rock onto the crab.
And then I'd walk behind him. I'd just go, yo, I drop kicked 3 crabs into the water. And he takes it really bad. And we were talking about David was saying, David, another code name, father for name. David was saying, oh yeah, my cat got its nails put out and oil put over it and nearly set on fire and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's bad. And then one of the ladies was joking. Was like, yeah, the other leader did that. I heard about that. And he was joking.
Right.
And then
was it a wrong joke, wrong time?
Yeah, and then your other man, the animal lover, just goes, it's not something you should be laughing
about. He
just
jumps into the water.
He's like, that's not something you should be laughing about. I just go, yeah, I've killed 3 cats in my time.
You say that?
I don't care anymore. I was like, you need to stop getting so offended about animals. I was like, you literally have bacon and sausages every single day for your breakfast.
Yeah, it's not like he's vegan or anything.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, you literally eat animals every day.
Yeah.
When I kill a bird, do not. I was like, yeah.
Just full disclosure, Daniel has not killed any birds.
I haven't killed anything. I killed a fish.
You killed the butterfly one in front of me once.
Off.
No, yeah, we were sitting in my front garden about 7 years ago, and Daniel's like, there's a butterfly, I want to rip its wings off. I'm like, they die if they do it. He goes, no, they don't. Rip its wings off. Butterfly proceeds to die in front of Daniel, and Daniel just laughs.
Let me out, Billy.
So Spider-Man, how did you...
Yeah, so when I see Spider-Man on Friday night, I love this movie to pieces.
Yeah,
it was great.
Very good.
I thought it was a bit slow to get started. Like, I thought there was a certain action scene that was cut out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But like at the same time, I don't think it fit.
They're gonna re-release it.
Yeah.
And like a 15-minute.
But like there was like a full like 20-25 minutes.
They're gonna re-release that as
like
DVD stuff.
Yeah, and there was just nothing happening for the first like 20-25 minutes.
I know.
And I liked that it was like chill and stuff. But if they're gonna do that, I think, and then you just sort of got straight into the first action sequence, which I thought the CGI looked class.
Yeah.
It was the same people that worked in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the swinging, so it looked unreal.
Oh, fair enough.
Like there's a bit where
you say what you all about Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. The swinging's very good.
Yeah, and like there's a bit where like in the water thing and a building falls, and he jumps through a window and webs the whole building to stay together. I thought that was class. I think that's proper Spider-Man stuff, and
because the places he was in, there aren't too much. It's not like New York where you can zip about.
Yeah,
it's like very restricted.
It's parkour. Like
I was playing Spider-Man PS4 on your PS4 earlier. Yeah. Like that's what I'm thinking. Spider-Man set in any other city on Earth just doesn't really work. Yeah. But then they made this work. They made this work. All right, so non-spoiler stuff.
I love Mysterio so much.
Yeah, Mysterio's very good.
Best Spider-Man villain ever. I think.
That's just a spoiler.
Best Spider-Man villain ever.
Yeah, but some people might not.
Oh, hero! Villain. I meant hero.
Alright, now do you want me to do the non-spoiler stuff? Because you just can't keep your mouth shut, apparently. Alright, Dad's taking his earphones out. Alright, on the whole, really enjoyed it. Thought the chemistry was very nice, CGI very good, battles very good, good time, phase 3 over, MCU, very nice.
Oh, you know what I just realised?
What?
There's Andy Cohen.
Yeah. Very sad, very sad. Okay, how would you give it out of 10? What would you give it?
I didn't really like the Endgame one.
Well, he was very sick when filming it though.
Yeah, I just feel like there was a couple that could have used it at different times. They recorded loads for Ant-Man and the Wasp, and it's kind of that stage where you could recreate it with CGI, but you don't.
I think like with Peter Cushing for Star Wars Rogue One,
it worked.
That was from his family, and they had a face mask and stuff, and they were able to. It looked good at points, like bad at points, but it was very, very well done. For Stanley, I think the world would be too soon.
It's too fresh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so out of 10, what would you give the movie?
9.
I'd give it an answer. 9.5 probably. There was just some things that brought it down for me.
There's some things I was like, oh.
Very minor things, nothing too.
I loved it more. I liked it so much more than Homecoming.
Oh, 100%. Alright, do you want to get spoiler stuff then?
Yeah.
This is a spoiler territory warning.
Mysterio dies.
I really hope you were able to click off the podcast before I was about to finish the spoiler warning. Click off now if you.
Mysterio's a bad guy, by the way.
If you
Peter Parker's identity gets revealed to the world. J. Jonah Jameson's in it. J.K. Simmons plays him.
If you haven't seen the movie already, please click off.
It's been out for like 2 weeks. No,
it's been out. It's been out. What day is today?
It's been Saturday.
It's been out for 4 days. It's not like a Endgame where we do it a month later. We're literally doing this 4 days after it comes out. And
spoilers.
Alright, well, we can now talk about it fairly, so what do you think?
I love the Mysterio twist. Because usually it's like,
everyone knew he was a villain going in, but
did they get it in such a way that it was like my jaw still dropped.
Oh, yeah.
My jaw literally dropped. Even though I knew it was coming, I didn't expect it first to be that soon. I didn't expect all the people, like all the holograms to disappear. I was like,
there's one scene where Mysterio reveals himself and all the holograms, like there's holograms. Basically, Mysterio.
All the bottles move and everything, and they all leave. And then,
the Mysterio.
All the bartenders turn out to be like actors that he's or his crew.
Yeah.
Alright. Very similar to Vulture.
Let's just explain this, just in case people are still watching that haven't watched it for some reason and they didn't click off. Mysterio as a character is a fake persona. It's a bunch of drones that project holograms,
which is good.
Which is very well done. Jake Gyllenhaal obviously exists. His character Quentin Blake still exists, but he's in a motion capture suit and he's
That was the one thing I didn't like. I feel like he could.
It makes sense though.
He could have stuck on the Mysterio suit that she was ironing for the final battle. I feel like.
But the thing is, obviously he wore the suit on set. It wasn't like it.
Yeah.
You know.
But I would have liked the final battle between.
Spider-Man and Mysterio suit is so good. What? Mysterio is so good.
And like I would the final battle between Spider-Man and Mysterio would just be him in the sitting on motion capture, because it did look kind of weird at some points.
Yeah, but it was also very like because it switched in between. Do you know the one here? Sorry, but the one part I was like, this CGI is really nothing like I've ever seen before. Is the one part where he was the final battle when he's sitting on the drones. It was Peter's spider sense starts working again, and he's jumping in between.
Oh, and he just boom, boom,
like
pinball.
He's jumping in between the drone projections and in reality, and you can see like it's sort of breaking apart, and like you can sort of the audio scuffed and it's really well done.
Yeah, and there's it's silence, and then as he hits the drone, it's straight back into the hear everything around it, and then he goes back into silence, and then he hits another one, and I loved it so much.
The movie also did something that like I think every Spider-Man needs, is especially because it's emphasized in the Spider-Verse, where the difference between Spider-Man and a lot of other heroes is no matter how many times he gets knocked down, he always gets back up.
The lesson in this movie was that Tony Stark made a lot of mistakes when he was Iron Man. As Iron Man, Ultron, making missiles
just blowing up a whole continent.
And like Peter's made a mistake in this movie.
Peter's gonna make mistakes too. Peter's 16 in this.
Yeah, Peter's made a mistake.
Tony's like 40.
Yeah, exactly. Peter's made a mistake in this movie is giving the Edith glasses over to Mysterio so he can control everything. And by the end of the movie, he's realised that it's not about the mistake anymore. It's more about fixing the mistake, and he does that. So
I feel like I love the I love when Happy goes and puts on AC/DC.
Yeah,
because that was the original Iron Man.
That was what he played.
And then Peter's like, I love Led Zeppelin. Ben also turns to me and goes, I don't get it. And I'm like, that's AC/DC, not Led Zeppelin. He goes, still don't know who they are, but sweet. And I'm like, good job. Now you have to like sort of old music, which is sort of what we like. But,
I loved it. Mysterio's my favourite character in the movie, like I'm not lie.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I didn't like
Jake Gyllenhaal's his theme. As soon as he came on the screen, like he flew in, I was like, oh yes, I think it's good.
I didn't like I obviously love Jake Gyllenhaal now, but when I was watching it first, I was like, do you know the point where I told you this before, but I'm telling you the podcast, when he reveals himself to be the projection and stuff, like someone to get this stupid suit off me and stuff like that, and then he's going around and he's like, to you, and it shows how they connect to Tony Stark and stuff, and I'm like,
I feel like you all sort of knew that already, so you don't.
Yeah, I know, but it also feels like he had no. It almost felt like it was improv, like because it sort of he was rambling, like he didn't. Obviously, that's the way it was done, and now thinking about it, that's just the way his character is. But then, as it went on,
I reckon he's an absolute psychopath. I reckon he's a full knock shot.
Have you not seen it?
The bit where they're rehearsing, and he just puts the drones on that guy and the green light. He's like, they're rehearsing.
Oh yes.
Go through the thing, and then he just commands the drones to just stand there. He's like, I'm gonna kill you.
That's acting though.
And I was like, he's a psycho. I was like, he's like bipolar.
That's acting though. Yeah. He's on Grim Run stuff. He's really funny. Have you seen the? He's on. I don't know. What do you call it? It's the one after Jimmy Fallon. No, that's James Corden. That sucks. Sure, Craig Ferguson was so much better. Is all I'm saying, right? The one after Jimmy Fallon, like they're a part of the same studio. Jimmy Fallon, like they were. So Jimmy Fallon does the Tonight Show, and then the Night Show. I don't know, right? It's either it's Steve something.
Steve Colbert.
Is it Colbert? It might be Colbert. So he goes up. No, is it Colbert?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's either Colbert or someone else, and he's trying to prove that he's friends with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And then he tries to FaceTime. He doesn't answer, and then during the break, Ryan Reynolds FaceTimes him, and he just drops the phone and walks up. Like, he's really funny, and he seems like a genuine nice guy. Ryan Reynolds was happening to be pushing a baby stroller through the park. He had no baby in it. He was just pushing a baby stroller. And he's like, I'm just pushing a baby stroller now. I'm like, he's like, is any baby in it? He goes, nope. He's just pushing a baby. I know it's absolutely nothing what they sound like, but I can't do a Canadian accent. Don't sue me. Alright, anything else you want to say?
I'm not, like, Michael hates it. Michael was like 4 out of 10.
Oh, serious?
But I don't know whether he's doing that the best. Like, he knows I love.
Yeah.
He knows I talk about a lot. I don't know if he's just doing that the money.
I suppose it went either because it's so like the tone could not be more different from Endgame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like going into this and you're like, everyone's gonna be brooding and stuff, and it opens with a homemade.
That was the only thing
I
was like, these people died, and it was like.
Do you also confirm Steve's dead? What? Steve's dead. Cap's dead.
Is he?
Well, old age, obviously, but like
I don't know if he's dead. I think
it said in memoriam.
I think of the actual hero, Captain America himself.
Yeah, but
He's dead.
well,
And there were like
Steve's
those
100
pictures were like from the movies, like still.
Yeah,
images.
but it was good because it was like Romanoff at the Senate and stuff. But obviously, people didn't have pictures of Vision, so there was a really blurred one down, which I thought was clever.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was really bad like PowerPoint transitions and stuff, which is very funny. And
I
feel like Spider-Man movies should be lighthearted and stuff, no matter what's just happened.
I love that skill thing. The
new show. The new show is very good.
Show.
Alright, anything else?
Have you seen all the bloopers of those?
No, I
like
probably
they recorded like a full 20-minute one, and it's just so fun.
I suppose it's very fun because it's very improv and do what you want.
Yeah, and he's good.
Yeah. Alright, any last things about the movie? Really liked it, Justin.
I thought Ned was gonna die. I actually did think Ned was gonna die.
Because I kept on saying Ned was gonna die.
That, and I just thought in general. I called it to the guy beside me as soon as Peter put his wave shooters up and it went to hit the carnival and just stopped and flew back. I was like, Mysterio, it's all fake. Mysterio moved straight away, and I turned around. I was like, he's lying his ass off. There's no
what
way.
happened?
When Peter stealth it and they're fighting Molten Man, and he goes to web the Ferris wheel to stop Ned from falling.
Mm-hmm.
It just there's an invisible wall and it just bounces straight off.
Yeah.
And Peter goes, what? And then that's when the projector thing flies off into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's when MJ finds it. Because he hits that thing and it flies off.
Well, actually, you could have think about that from the start, but do you know when they fight in the water one and he goes to web it and it goes straight through it?
Yeah.
That would make sense because it's water, but actually when you think about it, it's a hologram. But like you can convince people if they had done the magma thing first, that wouldn't have made sense. People were like, "What's this going on?" But if you do water, which obviously web's going to go like right through, or dissolve into, you know what I mean? That makes a lot of sense. People are like, "Peter, you're an idiot for just shooting."
Yeah.
You know, but then it was like you shoot through the magma, and it's like there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, and I was like, how are they making the explosions and stuff? But obviously the turrets and stuff. So
the turrets and stuff, and the drones were just wrong. My favourite scene, I think, and I've decided, my favourite fight scene in any Spider-Man movie is when Mysterio just went ham with the illusions on Peter.
Oh yeah.
That was the best scene in the
entire
movie. Forget the final battle. The best scene in the entire movie was when
it was very mental. Like it was breaking him down.
And he takes off his helmet in the comics, and there's just nothing underneath. Like it's just he takes off his head and he rolls it about. And Peter in the snow.
It was really trippy. It was really trippy.
And that's him. That's kind of the only time you see him fully fight Spider-Man in his full costume.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. You see his homemade suit. You see his normal suit. You see obviously.
You see all five of them in the movie.
Yeah.
Which is good. And I love the transitions. It would just go you'd straight away. It would pan he's in a different suit.
That's what I'm saying. It's very, very well done. It feels very Mysterio.
Yeah, and I got to the point where you literally couldn't trust anything. Because I thought that was real. I thought that I actually went to see a haircutter or whatever it was, but it was completely fake. I couldn't believe. I was like, that was. And then I got hit by a train straight away.
Yeah.
That's when Mysterio became my favorite villain.
Oh, is that a whole? Yeah. I think he's very up there. I don't really know who else could top him.
Last thing is. Do you think he's dead for good?
100%.
He
got shot in it.
But do you think he's dead?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes. He got shot.
I think he could easily come back.
How?
It cuts to your man. It's 100% downloaded, and he takes a USB and he gets out of the van. Your man's from Iron Man 1, and he just runs. And I'm like, and then obviously he fakes a video of. Because he wasn't at a suit or anything. So
what you think is that entire time there was 2 holograms?
No. I don't know because he just says that it's real.
Yeah, well, Edith confirms it. Edith has
But he had control of Edith before, so I could easily see him because that entire time when they were rehearsing, he had full control of Edith. I could see him easily changing it or doing anything. Because again, Peter's just trusting the glasses.
Yeah,
I could, and then even if he is dead, they could easily bring him back as a hologram. Because if they fake that video, we could easily fake another hologram. Mm-hmm. They could easily bring Mysterio back, even just the legend of Mysterio.
The thing is with Skrulls, they can bring any actor back, even just to say we need you to go in as Quentin Blake and pretend that you're still alive.
Yeah,
go,
that's what they do with Captain Cold and Flash. I think he's dead, but they just bring him back and so
that's time travel though.
Yeah,
I don't know if Marvel's going to do
Oh,
time
no,
travel
no,
again.
no.
After Endgame, I don't think they will. Okay, questions then? Move on to questions?
Yes.
I feel like this is...
I gotta turn the lights on because it's very...
Okay. So basically, you go turn the lights on. So basically, Daniel's had the Dolecast 1 playing this whole time on the TV, and it's actually just finished, and it's on the video of me and him walking through the quote-unquote haunted forest place. Are we going to turn that off?
No.
Or just leave it on? We did not encourage child beating, so...
Question time.
Alright, question and answers.
Let's play the theme song. Oh, Dad sent me a Star Wars link.
Okay.
Who cares? I'll get to it after that.
Alright, let's get some... Go from the very bottom then. The bottom.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Okay, so the first question... Oh, we're in the thing, ready? Dull questions. Don't know. That's it. So, the first question is from Bean, our good friend Ben Davidson. He said, collab? I said, yes, sorry. Ben has a channel called
Ben told me he wants to do cooking on the dole beans with Bean.
Yeah.
So there we go.
He just pour a can of beans over me. Ben, the next question, again from Ben. Prank calling exes. I still want to do that. I'm going to take a step up a notch. Go to the cinema while she's there and just walk out of the toilets and be like, hey, I cannot wait.
So just context, Daniel wants to go to the cinema where his ex is going to see a movie, his ex-girlfriend, and walk out and pretend like, okay, you guys are here too, and like walk and sit beside her. Make it really awkward.
The next question is inappropriate. The next question isn't a question, it's just an inappropriate word. The next question is Pokemon hunting. I'd be up for doing a Pokemon video if it was done in a really like sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Like it is coming back. It's not back. Like
it's not back to the way that Minecraft's back.
Yeah.
But it's getting there.
That was from Justin Davies. That was the kid that kept calling me attractive. So
good lad.
Ben Lonzo just said Spider-Man review.
Just did it.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Josh McCracken said Spider-Man cookies. We'll do cookies, whether or not they're Spider-Man themed.
We'll have cookies and then have one Spider-Man one just for Josh.
Yeah, just
say this is for Josh and smash it.
Conan Lynch says die.
Thank you.
Ben Lonsdale says favorite Avenger. This question had finished. You've got 1 hour and 29 minutes to put in your question. We're about to finish it. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Ben also says favorite Avenger. It has to be Spider-Man. I just love
for you, Spider-Man.
Bits.
I really couldn't tell you. I think the cliche is to say Iron Man, but I really don't know if Iron Man's my favorite.
I love Cap's. I'll do it.
I like Cap's.
Mentality.
I just like Cap's, like same as Spider-Man, to get up and just
do this all day.
If I sat down and had a look at all of them, I probably could be able to give you an answer, but I have to think about it. I can tell my favorite DC probably character's Batman, obviously, but you couldn't.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Ben Lonsdale asks again, do you like? Oh no, he says favorite sport. Rugby. Yep. Ben Lonsdale asks again, do you like men?
Nope.
That rhymed, and no, we do not like men. Ben Lonsdale asks, do you fancy 11 from Stranger Things? Well, I presume that's 11 from Stranger Things. Yeah, I do. She's pretty fit. Justin Davies again asks, why do you do YouTube? You see, I don't have my followers on. He said, well, that's because of all the scooter mates. Oh, no, I do! I don't know. He said, why do you do YouTube? Because it's fun. I just have a good time doing the stupid stuff I do. And because it's so stupid, I like capturing it with a video for Evans.
For it is.
And then Ben says, why is your hair so long in that photo? I presume he means the photo I put up earlier on Snapchat today. That's because I just have shaved it.
Shaved it? Speaking of shaving, I'm not going to shave all summer. So how long I can grow this bad boy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only notice I have the beard there.
Get a Peter stash going.
What do you mean? Mine's a full. It's a full stash. It's not a Peter. Yours is a Peter stash. You got a couple of strands, all right? And that's a good. Anyway, right.
That's class. And
cooking the dough.
see if I get any more. No. He said, Bean asked again. He says he loves it.
He loves it.
And
Bean
the
loves
last, oh, right. Andrew Grammer. Was there
another question?
That's it finished.
You sure?
Stephen, you let me go on.
Alright.
Andrew Grammer wants to follow me. I'm their first. I'm their first follower.
No, they're the following. You're not following them. Anyway,
I'm their first follower.
Yeah, give it a refresh. Give it anyone's. No.
Andrew Grammer has put, here are several pictures of the entertaining husband description run by Mrs. McIver. Brackets 10p, well done, doctor. This is a sort of real tight affair. They put,
it's a fake Andrew
throwback to the year 10s doing a much better job in Stormont than any of our current MPs. Hashtag bit of banter there. Hashtag banter the Andrew Grammer way. Hashtag selflessness. Then the next post, a few year lads took part in our shared education event. Nice to meet some new pals and share come together, but in reality we know that we were only doing this so we can prove our dominance in character, culture and currency. Welcome to the official Antrim Grammer Instagram page. Hashtag we love Antrim. We love the Antrim, we do. Hashtag growth, hashtag remarkable. Hashtag
Are you done?
Antrim Grammer.
Are you done? Oh, maybe whenever this whole thing blows over, we can talk about some accounts we did.
Oh, also, that just
Spider-Man.
best singing.
Did you not hear me there? Can you hear me there?
The TCC was.
Are we just gonna drop it?
Oh, I got logged out of it actually because I got your phone.
Alright. We'll talk about that some other time then. Is that everything done then? We're about 52 minutes in.
All I have to say is you're gay, and have a nice day. There should be a video up by the time it's up. Go drop a like on this video. And this is the third, which means we're gonna have a guest on next.
Oh, who are we getting?
Ben Lonsdale.
No, you can't say who.
It's gonna be
no.
your mom.
Okay. We'll go find someone.
We'll find someone.
We'll go
This has been a Dolecast. I'll see you later. Goodbye.